ringside, along with Bruno Sammartino, wrestling's living legend, and of course, the ever-present Jesse the Body Ventura. In just a moment, we'll give you a look at who's on the card this week. Yes, indeed. King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd, perhaps the most awesome tag team force in America today, or anywhere in the world for that matter, to meet Special Delivery, Jones and Corporal Kirsten. And of course, the Rougeau brothers really coming on strong in the WWF, no doubt about that.
And then Adrian Adonis will be with Roddy Piper. I'm looking forward to that one, McMahon.
Hey, when it comes to Kamala, let me tell you something. I've been around a long time, and this is one of the most fierce, savage people I've ever seen in professional wrestling.
Yes, and of course, the tag team combination of Hillbilly Jim and Cousin Luke, always entertaining to say the least. And a newcomer, the Coco Beware and his tag team partner to meet the extraordinary tag team combination of the Hart Foundation. And look out, here come the superstar.
Superstar Billy Graham. I can't wait to hear what the superstars got to say, McMahon.
And of course, the tag team matchup, this should be a great one, Bruno.
It should be a great match, because I'll tell you, these guys are absolutely awesome.
And of course, the Federettes here making their debut as well. Up to the ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tag team contest scheduled for one fall. In the ring to my right, from Florida, weighing 241 pounds, Terry Gibbs. His partner from Kansas City, Missouri, at 248 pounds, Roger Kirby. And their opponents.
This capacity crowd coming up to the feet.
From Hawaii, weighing 237 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Oh, yeah.
His partner from the Isle of Samoa at 242 pounds, C.V. Uppy.
C.V. Uppy, and look out, wait a minute, here we go, Roger Kirby. And Terry Gibbs going to work right away on this tag team combination. All four men in the ring at the same time. Look at this. Off the rope. Oh, it's trouble for Gibbs and Kirby. More trouble for him. Look at this. Whoa, baby. Over the top rope.
Well, I'll tell you, Gibbs and Kirby tried for a fast advantage right there, but they didn't get away with it with the Islanders.
Watch this. Woo, down across the head. C.V. Uppy. Referee still having some difficulty in maintaining order here. Only two men in the ring allowed at one time. Look at that all the way from behind. The Dragon, Ricky Steamboat, Gibbs looking up. Uppy down across the head.
Now, the referee should be stepping in there, McMahon. He's letting too much double teaming going on.
All right, finally now, it's only 2 men in there. And look at this. C.V. Uppy goes from behind. Full Nelson. No. The Dragon on the top rope. Right across the head. Kirby down on the canvas again. And C.V. Uppy stopped momentarily, but now off the rope and then down to the canvas. Nice elbow there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Terry Gibbs is a veteran. He's a rough customer, and he knows his way in and out of that ring as well does Roger Kirby.
Roger Kirby hammering away on C.V. Uppy. Uppy and Steamboat on paper, Bruno.
Well, I'll tell you what, C.V. Uppy and Steamboat are so quick they've confused Kirby and Gibbs totally in there. They don't know whether they're coming or going.
C.V. Uppy working in the midsection of Terry Gibbs, trying to back him off. Gibbs trying to put the brakes on, does indeed now, moves him to the rope.
Now see, a smart tag team partner, McMahon, would have jumped in the ring there, distracted the referee so Gibbs could get him back in his corner.
Kick to the chest area, maybe even the throat by Terry Gibbs. And Gibbs and Kirby showing us quite a bit here with the tag team combination. Look at this. Ooh, my, with a boot to the abdominals. Roger Kirby hammering away. C.V. Uppy trying to make his move now. Headbutt of sorts.
He didn't get all of them with that headbutt.
No, he did not, and again, they cut him off. C.V. Uppy cannot tag his partner, the Dragon Ricky Steamboat, not as of yet.
And that's smart tag team wrestling. Keep your opponent in your corner.
Look at that small package referee in position to go. Whoa! Had Kirby tagged out when he was supposed to, well, the match would have been over, I believe. Now the legal tag. And you can see the strategy on the part of Kirby and Gibbs trying to keep DiBiase away, but now he tagged his partner. The Dragon, Ricky Steamboat. A house of fire, look at this. The Dragon winding up Kirby off the rope, back body drop. Gibbs getting more of the same. The Dragon, one man dang in there at the moment.
I question some of those blows he uses, though, awful close to the throat.
Look at that, tag was made from behind. DiBiase up on the top rope. Roger Kirby suplex down to the canvas. Look out! 1, 2, lights out the drink. Oh my! Thousands upon thousands of fans very much appreciating the talents of these two gentlemen.
Here are your winners, the team of DiBiase and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Tremendous ovation for the Dragon, Ricky Steamboat, and DiBiase. We take you back to the replay. All right, Bruno, pick up the replay if you could.
Steamboat and Alfie completed totally this bout. Here's Steamboat right now with a beautiful suplex. He had already tagged this DiBiase, and here's Alfie coming in with a beautiful dive from the top rope. What a splash, and there's the count. Of course, Kirby's going to no place. He's down on that mat, and there's the 1, 2, 3 count.
All right, standing by now, ladies and gentlemen, a special update with the one and only superstar, Billy Graham.
With the latest from the World Wrestling Federation, here's Gene Okerlund.
As will be covered in the new upcoming issue of the World Wrestling Federation magazine, the return of a former world's heavyweight champion. The one-time title holder, superstar Billy Graham, will be making his return in the very near future. Recently, I visited with the man from Paradise Valley, Arizona, in his own backyard. I'm convinced the superstar is still bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. Bad. Bad to the bone. I broke 1,000 hearts before I met you.
Superstar Billy Graham right out here in the rocks, in the desert, out here with the snakes, the lizards, the tarantulas, getting bad to the bone, coming back to the WWF wrestling scene, and I'm feeling bad, I'm feeling tough, and I'm feeling mean. And I got to lay one thing on you, Big John Studd. The superstar's coming back. So get ready to deal with the Man of Steel. Get ready to deal with superstar Billy Graham and the Pythons, baby.
Fans here at the World Wrestling Federation, like him or not, anxiously are looking forward to the return of superstar Billy Graham. For Update, I'm Gene Okerlund.
I feel good. Time to go, boys. You've been in there long enough.
Hey, we're not even tired.
I feel good. So I've checked the mileage and
Hey, where are the order lights? We're guaranteed.
guaranteed.
Peachy, peachy, peachy.
This is a tag team contest scheduled for one fall. In the ring, introducing the manager, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. And he represents the Hart Foundation. From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 235 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart. His partner from Reno, Nevada, at 280 pounds, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And their opponents,
All right.
coming down the aisle, ladies and gentlemen, from Union City, Tennessee.
All right, the
weighing
Birdman.
228 pounds, the Birdman, Coco Beware. And his partner from Kensington, New York, at 235 pounds, Paul Roma.
All right. Listen to Mars Day, the Birdman. Yeah, all right. Where's the Birdman? Getting down over there with one of the Federettes. Birdman. Saying hello to this capacity crowd. Coco Beware.
Well, let me say something, McMahon. He might be able to dance. I might give him credit for that. But I got to see if the dude can wrestle.
Well, the story on the Birdman is that he can really get it done in there. A drop kick specialist. Hello there. And of course,
Birdman.
All right, well, you're going to find out right now. Koko B. Ware's going to start off with one of the premier athletes in the WWF, the Anvil, Jim Neidhart. Look at the Birdman. He's loose, Jesse.
He's loose, all right. But eventually he's got to lock horns with Neidhart, which is what just happened.
Whoa, what a roundhouse that missed by a mile. Look how fast the Birdman is. Nice maneuver, arm drag takedown. What do you think, Jess?
Lucky at the start, McMahon, and don't be rubbing it into me.
All right.
No luck, Vince. Speed. That's one has great speed as Koko just displayed. He can take a big man and move him around pretty well.
All right, and there, Paul Roma, young man really climbing his way to the top as of late. Tag is made. Now the hitman, Bret Hart, tagged in. And what's going to happen here? Neidhart. Oh, no. Come on. Come on, ref. This referee.
There you see classic Hart Foundation right there.
Classic Hart Foundation?
That's right. Jimmy Hart's got these two precision like machinery.
I think it's a classic bad call on the part of the referee.
I'll tell you something, McMahon. Mechanically, there's not a better wrestler in the world than the hitman, Bret Hart.
All right, let's take you now. Earlier on, we had an opportunity to talk to the Birdman, Koko B. Ware. And now, Jesse, you can hear the words of wisdom from Koko B. Ware.
Do I have to?
Yes.
This is the Birdman, Koko Ware. And guess what? I'm in the WWF. That's right. I'm living so good right now. Because, you see, you can't get any better than the WWF. So, brother, I'm telling you, you can't beat it with a stick. You can't whip it with a switch. Don't even try it. Because, you see, everybody in the WWF is flying so high. But I want to say one thing, brother, that the Birdman, he loved to get on that second rope. He loved to come off with his devastating dropkick. So beware of Koko. Beware. Woo!
Wow. Well, while we were listening to Koko, you saw what was going on. That was the worst case of officiating I think I've seen in a long, long time.
I thought Danny Davis did a fine job.
I think he did, honestly, one of the worst jobs of officiating I've ever witnessed. Now, what is this? Why doesn't the referee do something here? Look at this blatant double team.
McMahon, would you step in there? It's easy for you to sit.
Dribble drop! How about that? Hernandez, Koko, pleading hands. Whoa, he caught him right in the face. Oh, yeah, the Birdman. Look out, Jimmy Hart almost got one. Koko, beware. And a lot of folks, I think, better beware.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think if he grew his hair longer, he'd look just like buckwheat.
I don't know about that. Koko, beware. Along with Paul Roma. And again, Bruno, would you concur with what I said about that lousy case of officiating?
Absolutely. At 4 different occasions, they should have been a disqualification. They did get away with murder, and as a result, they were victorious. But in the meantime, the Koko man really showed them what he could do as far as his drop kicking and speed.
You know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing I'm out here to keep this announcing unbiased.
Yeah, I'll say. Let's take a look at the replay. All right, the Birdman getting down as we get to look at this. Here he started right now.
Here he comes. Here's Bret Hart. He comes with that devastating clothesliner. He does it like nobody can do it. And of course, once he delivers, that's the end of the match. And there it is.
All right, Koko, beware. Something else again. We'll take you now, ladies and gentlemen, to a special interview.
All right, Boston Garden, tonight is the night, and what a night it's going to be. You'll see Pedro Morales, CV Alfie, Cousin Luke against Ace Cowboy Bob Orton, the U.S. Express against the Hart Foundation, Corporal Kirshner against Handsome Harley Race, the British Bulldogs defend the tag team crown against Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik, John Studd and King Kong Bundy against the Incredible Machines, and it's Macho Madness. Tonight, Boston Garden, Intercontinental title on the line. The Macho Man Randy Savage against George the Animal Steel.
What must they be thinking? Just hours and minutes and seconds away from going into the Boston Garden. The place where the Macho Man made famous last February the 8th, 1986. I won this right there in the Boston Garden, yeah. And as time gets closer, man, I'm getting more ready. What must he be thinking? What must he be saying? Oh, man, nothing. Zero, half-wit. Going into the ring with a half-wit. And this is the guy who's been on my back and really riding it hard. And I got the opportunity to get him off my back, and man, am I gonna do that.
He has been talking a great deal about this match, in fact, saying 2 words repeatedly. Elizabeth, nice.
Oh, is that right? 2 words. Well, 2 words is all he can say, and he repeats them and repeats them and repeats them and repeats them. Yes, he does. And then he says them again and again and again. And then he turns right around and he says them again. Tonight in Boston, you're going to understand what pain means. Yeah, P-A-I-N. And then you're going to have 3 words and you're going to be out of my hair forever.
We will find out. Boston Garden tonight is the night. Don't miss it.
All right, before we begin the Hillbilly Tag Team matchup earlier on this week, we had an occasion to chat with the most unique talent in the WWF, the Honky Tonk Man.
You know, I hear him talking. The honky-tonk man can hear them all talk. He hears people like Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff. He hears him saying, hey, who is this honky-tonk man? Who is this man that's strutting around here with all this glitter on? Who is the guy that says he can rock and roll all night long? What can he do in the ring? What can he do when he gets in the ring against a real wrestler like Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff? Well, let me tell you, Mr. Wonderful, the honky-tonk man can do a tap dance on your head, and he can make you like it, baby. I can drag you from pillar to post, and then I'll take you do-si-do in a couple of times, son.
This is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. In the ring at this time, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 267 pounds, Ron Shaw. His partner from Dorchester, Massachusetts, weighing 240 pounds, the Duke of Dorchester, Pete Doherty. And their opponents,
McMahon, I thought I smelled swill in the air.
I beg your pardon.
You know, I thought I noticed a stench. You know, I think the World Wrestling Federation should make these guys wash those jeans.
They look clean to me. Well, maybe Cousin Luke could stand to wash them. All right. Hillbilly Jam. And, of course, that's his tune. And, of course, as was stated on the album, Jesse Ventura, you best take heed, don't go messing with a country boy. A lot of people, a lot of individuals have, and they've wound up on the losing end of the stick.
Yeah, I will grant you that, McMahon, but I'll tell you one thing which is fact. They're prone to injury. Both of them.
Both prone to injury.
Definitely. They've both suffered some serious injuries, and if I were to step in that ring with them, I'd definitely go after Hillbilly Jim's bum leg.
Well, that's a good point. Hillbilly Jim, of course, give him credit where it's due as far as courageousness is concerned, with not much experience. If you recall, when he entered the WWF, he just went right in there with the best of them with very little experience, and I guess he paid for it.
Oh, he definitely did, you know, and it definitely showed his mental capacity doing something like that.
I wouldn't doubt his mental capacity. Bright young man, Hillbilly Jim is, and you can see now Ron Shaw off the rope, and
he looks like a real Rhodes Scholar to me, McMahon.
He does?
Yeah, look at him.
Woo, nice maneuver. Hillbilly Jim tags his cousin. Luke now coming in with Pete Doherty. As Doherty is maneuvered over to the corner by Cousin Luke. Uh-oh, gets out of there, reverses things. Cousin Luke out to the far side. Here comes the Duke. Oh, ran right into the feet.
McMahon, I just noticed something. Cousin Luke's made some money. He's gone from barefoot to tennis shoes.
All right. Luke, however, making some hay earlier on, but not much right now, in addition to making a little money, perhaps, with tennis shoes. Oh, there's a double team effort. Between the legs, turning over now, tagging Hillbilly Jim. Ooh, my.
Now, that tag should not have counted.
Right.
Hillbilly Jim's leg was over the top rope prior to the tag.
Headbutt. Hillbilly Jim with the Duke of Dorchester. And Pete Doherty has had his problems thus far with both hillbillies. Look at this. Double elbow to the chest area.
Now, why is it when the Hart Foundation does it, you guys cry foul play, but when the Hillbillies do it, it's perfectly all right?
Hart Foundation spends about 5 minutes in there on a double team, and of course, you're allowed a couple of seconds after the tag to get out. Now again, they're trying to set him up. Here comes Hillbilly Jim, the bear hug. That could do it. Pete Doherty trying to hang on. Hillbilly Jim with that awesome power. Victorious here with perfect loop.
Well, McMahon, I'll give credit where it's due. The guy is strong. I won't deny that. He's powerful.
Of Hillbilly Jim and perfect loop.
These fans are really up full of hillbillies, aren't they, brother?
Yes, sir. The Hillbillies, I'll tell you. Jesse can be as make other derogatory remarks that he wants. These guys are big, they're strong, they're tough, they can go against anybody and do well.
Hillbillies, yes, sir. Cutting the rug in there. Let's take you to the interview.
Boston, we're just hours away. Tonight, the Boston Garden, and what a night it's going to be. Intercontinental title on the line. The Macho Man Randy Savage against George the Animal Steele. The Giant John Studd and King Kong Bundy against the Incredible Machines. The British Bulldogs defend the title tonight against Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik. Now, I'd ask Captain Lou Albano back to talk about the tag match. He, I understand, still on the phone with Wakamatsu from Japan, but the British Bulldogs are going to... Now, wait a minute. This is not your inner time. It's supposed to be the British Bulldogs.
Can you imagine that conversation must be going on between Captain Lou Albano and those slanty-eyed idiots of his? You know what I'm talking about? And the same thing goes for these British Bulldogs. They got the titles, but we shall have them, right, Slick?
When the matches are all over, the Bulldog will be known as Bullfrogs because they're going to hop their way right out of here. You understand what I'm saying?
I think you may be taking the tag team champions a bit too light. Many teams have tried to dethrone
Well, let me put it this way. The Bulldogs have got it all. They've got the cheers of the fan. They've got speed. They've got agility. But most of all, they've got the belts. And that's what concerns Mr. Blassie and myself. We want it. They better shine them up on us.
Hey, come on, this is our interview time.
Supposed to be.
Charlie, come on, this is our interview time.
Get away!
Freddie Blassie, we'll see you tonight in the Boston Gardens, and we're going to see Sheik and Volkov in the Boston Gardens. And if they think they can take these belts away from the British Bulldogs, well, Sheik and Volkov, you're wrong, because the British Bulldogs worked hard for these belts, and we're not going to sit down and sit back and let you or any other tag team take these belts away from the British Bulldogs. So tonight, come on down, Freddie Blassie, come on down, Sheik and Volkov, because the British Bulldogs are ready for you.
Now, Dynamite, ever since Slick bought into Volkov and Sheik, they have been undefeated here in the World Wrestling Federation.
That's right, Ken, undefeated until tonight. Sheik, Volkov, you're a mean team, you're very strong. Slick, you made a mistake. It's not the Bullfrogs, it's the British Bulldogs. Tonight you will find out who the better team is.
Boston Garden tonight, don't miss it.
Like every snack from Fruit Corners, new fruit wrinkles are made with...
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. To my right, introducing from Lenexa, Kansas, weighing 242 pounds, Tommy Sharp. And his opponent, he will be led towards the ring by his manager, King Curtis, and assisted by Kimchi from Uganda, weighing 408 pounds, the Ugandan headhunter, Kamala.
Now there's a hunk of beast. My goodness.
How would you like to face him at Halloween trick-or-treating, McMahon?
I don't think so. Oh, my. From Uganda, and Curtis Iakea, his manager, bringing the Ugandan giant, the Ugandan headhunter, Kabbalah, back to the squared circle of WWF, and Kimchi, the handler. Look at that. Bruno, have you ever seen anything like that before?
I'll tell you, talk about people intimidating people in that ring by doing different things. This man steps in there, and believe me, anybody just looking at this guy, they have to be so intimidated because he is one of the most awesome-looking people you've ever seen. And I'll tell you, he looks like he's really one of all, real truly a savage, and he behaves like one in that ring, too.
He looks like he's going to take Tom Sharp and put him in a pot and boil him all up.
Yeah.
Look at Kamala, readying himself. All right, Kamala now going after Tom Sharp. Kamala chopping away on Sharp. Back kick to the midsection.
Wow.
I'd be impressed with that, Jesse.
I'll tell you, that was agile for a man that size, McMahon.
Ooh, my. Look at this Kamala. He's something else. By the way, we heard from the manager, Curtis Ayakea, earlier on this week. He was extolling the virtues of the Ugandan headhunter, Kamala.
14,000 miles away in the jungle of Uganda, I put my ear to the jungle floor. I heard the birds talking, saying the great hunter, the greatest headhunter of them all, the mighty Kamala, was on his way right to the USA.
Huh. A comment, Jesse? See if you can top that one.
I like his style. I like Curtis's style, and I'll tell you what, he can say just about anything he wants when he's got this big dude backing him up, McMahon.
That's a monster in there. Kamala is absolute monster. You see very little in the way of scientific skill, Bruno.
You see no scientific skills at all. He is a big, awesome man, and he's a very vicious man, and he uses all the vicious and illegal tactics possible in that ring.
Well, what do you expect? I mean, the guy's not exactly an NCAA freestyle background.
But there are rules and regulation, Mr. Ventura, and when you disobey those rules, then there's cause for disqualification. And once in a while, I'd love to see a referee take a stand against people like that.
Oh, there. All right, that's going to have an effect. Stomping on the toe of Kamala. Tom Sharp maybe found a weakness a moment ago. A whip to the ropes. Kamala setting him up. Woohoo! That's running into a mountain of a man. I wonder if Idi Amin is looking on. Look at this. Double chop by Kamala.
I didn't know with all that paint that could be Idi.
Could very well be. Idi's not that big, though. Kamala! Ooh, my! Huh. You could count to 100 after that one.
He wasn't that big, but you know, after eating a few pots of that food, it wouldn't be hard to put it on. Look at that face. Look at the face.
No, you look at it. That is not a handsome human being. As Kimchi trying to get Kamala off his prey, Tom Sharp, almost like a lion hovering over his latest prey there, as we get the official
Here
word.
is your winner, the Ugandan headhunter, Kamala.
Ugandan headhunter Kamala there with his manager Curtis Ayakea and of course Kimchi. And we'll go back and take a look at that slam, if you can call it that, some sort of a splash, I guess, Bruno.
Well, Kamala totally destroyed Tommy Sharp. When he came up with this splash, I mean, he really put all that weight. And when he came down on Sharp, Sharp is hurt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's got some rib or chest damage done to him.
I think we'll be seeing quite a bit of the Ugandan headhunter Kamala in the weeks to come here on the Superstars of Wrestling. Standing by, Adrian Adonis in the Flower Shop.
And now, here's your host of the Flower Shop, adorable Adrian!
Welcome to the highest rated show in national television today, the Flower Shop. But unfortunately, my guest, what the hell, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Pretty slow. Needs a weapon. You're looking very well today. I would say about a 34B, wouldn't you? Huh? Wait, I did not come here to cause trouble, Pinky. No. I did not come here to insult you and tell you that you look like you need the home pregnancy test. I did not come here for that. No, sir. I came here for a reason. I've got something for you. I have here statistics of the WWF ratings, and if you gentlemen, and you too, Adrian, wouldn't mind, I would love to read them for you. We have viewers watching us right now. 7 million men, I thought you...
Flower shop, come on, the flower shop.
6 million women.
Greatest show on work.
Greatest show. 3.8 million teenagers. A total of over 200 television stations.
The flower shop, the flower shop.
20 million people a week watch this.
The flower shop, come on, say it.
The first 35 minutes of the program is watched by the total audience.
Come on, the flower shop, come on.
There is something about the flower shop.
There is.
It says right here that around the 35-minute mark comes on the flower shop, and it has been the #1 rated for constipation in the world because everybody is in the bathroom. And not only that, I got this for you, man.
Read that. The World Wrestling Federation Television Network, please advise that the flower shop will not be presented next week in order that we may present a return of Piper's Pit.
Jacques and Raymond, the Rougeau brothers. Their opponents from Sioux City, Iowa, at 260 pounds, Bob Bradley. His partner from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, weighing 255 pounds, Mike Fever.
All right, Mike Fever and Bob Bradley attempting to team up and take on what is regarded, I think, of one of the finest tag team combinations in professional wrestling today, bar none. That, of course, being the Rougeau brothers.
Well, I'll tell you what, McMahon, if they can't wrestle, they sure are pretty.
They are handsome men, there's no doubt of that. The Rougeau brothers, that's shocking there at the moment against Bob Bradley. But regardless of their good looks, I think it has nothing at all to do with their wrestling performance. They are sensational athletes, and Bruno, I think you would concur.
One of the most exciting teams in professional wrestling today. They have enormous, fantastic speed, great wrestling skills. They work so well as a team because they were trained from their childhood days by their family, their famous wrestling father. They are one of the finest.
Now that was a cheap shot if I ever saw one.
It was a cheap shot. The flat of the foot, it wasn't the toe, it's the flat of the foot.
Oh.
Woo, baby, down.
No
Bob
call
Bradley,
for that.
look at that. Mike Fever having problems as well. I don't think Fever will be trying that anymore. I'll tell you what, we have with us, as a matter of fact, we're being broadcast in over 5 languages currently, and one of them, of course, French. Will take you down. There's Edouard Carpentier, along with Guy Horay, calling the action in French. And, of course, the pride and joy, I would think, of the French-speaking audience would be certainly the Rougeau brothers. Let's pick up some of the commentary.
On passe, regardez bien, et là, c'est le coup de pied de mule. Le coup de pied de mule qui a été exécuté par Raymond Rougeau qui fait un changement très rapide. C'est Jacques qui rentre dans le ring. Le coup de porté à la volée directement sur la poitrine.
All right, Jesse, you want to give us a translation?
Well, I'll tell you what, he was saying, Carpentier was saying that he really, truly wasn't that impressed with these 2 French Canadians.
Well, I don't speak French. Do you think that's what the interpretation was, Bruno?
I know Eduardo Carpentier, and I know how impressed he is with the Rougeau brothers. And I would say he was saying the complete opposite of what Mr. Ventura just suggested.
All right, now look at this maneuver. That's Raymond climbing. Oh, my, look at that. Whoa. A 3 count. What a drop kick from the top rope. Now, you have got to be impressed, Jesse Ventura.
Not bad moves, McMahon. Like I said, I'm the man who tells it like it is. I mean, think back a little bit. Who was it that said the real Mr. Wonderful would come out? Ha ha!
Yes, a point of consideration. The Rougeau brothers, Jacques and Raymond Rougeau, victorious here as we'll take you back to the replay now. All right, Bruno, pick this up.
Oh, this is unbelievable. Here's one of the Rougeau. Look at this. He somersaults right on top of the opponent. Can you imagine coming from the great height? It's just unbelievable. And he pressed him down for the 1-2-3 count.
Yes, indeed, the Rougeau brothers are something else.
The Rougeau brothers.
All right, Jacques and Raymond. There's a good luck. And the front side of Raven, the back side is out.
How do you tell the difference? I disagree with you. I'm not sure if you're right.
I don't know whether you're right or not, Jesse, but we'll be back with more. Stay with us, everybody. Well, you wonder just how many machines there are. We'll take you back now to an edited version of a previous flower shop where we saw not one, not two, but 3 machines.
Okay, what I want to do right now is I want to inspect these so-called machines. Send out the super machine.
Super machine
please.
first? Okay,
I know this guy from someplace. Turn your head that way. Oh, he understands English real well. Now bring out the giant machine, Albano.
Giant machine?
Now, wait a minute. Let me see your hands. Open your hands. Turn around. That's not... wait a minute. There's something wrong. That's not Andre the Giant.
The parts aren't there. Not the right parts.
I told him that's not Andre
the Giant. That guy's a... Now, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, hi. That's Andre the Giant. That's Andre the Giant. I know it now. Wait a minute. No, he told me he was Andre the Giant.
You've heard it, folks, on the flower shop. Are these the machines, or are they Manny, Mo, and Jack?
How many giants are there?
I don't know.
How many machines are there?
But you've seen it here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tag team contest scheduled for 1 fall. In the ring to my left is the manager, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Here is his tag team combination from Los Angeles, California, weighing 364 pounds, the Giant, John Studd. His partner from Atlantic City, New Jersey, at 468 pounds, King Kong Bundy. And their opponents from Fort Bragg, North Carolina, weighing 263 pounds, Corporal Kirshner. His partner from Antigua in the West Indies at 239 pounds, SD Special Delivery Jones.
All right, all glory out there with Corporal Kirshner, an intense young man.
He's intense. He better be intense, because I'll tell you what, McMahon, in my opinion, these two in the ring, Bundy and Studd, are the most awesome tag team combination ever been put together.
Well, no doubt, many would concur with that.
I mean, not only do they have size, but they got looks. I mean, check out the mug of Bundy.
Check out the mug of Bundy?
Yeah. Now, there's a good-looking specimen of the male animal right there. King Kong Bundy.
Oh, no doubt these two individuals are mammoth in their proportions, Studd and Bundy. Studd calling himself, of course, the only true giant in professional wrestling. He is a very, very big man. Often, however, his size is thwarted by athletic skills of his opponent. He does not handle speed and agility very well. That, however, he'll handle one-on-one anytime.
Well, I'll tell you something, McMahon. When you're as big as these two, you don't have to worry about speed and agility. You let your opponents come to you.
Corporal Kirshner being ripped from pillar to post. Studd missing, however. Kirshner out with a clothesline. Kirshner with another one. It's tough to knock that big man down, however. Corporal Kirshner hammering away. That'll take its toll on even a big John Studd. Eventually... down on this thing.
Well, I'll give credit where it's due. Kirshner's a tough guy.
Oh, the slam, he's out. Oh, look at Bundy coming in, a kick to the ribs. Bundy saving John Studd for what might very well could have been a collection of a sizable sum of money.
Your monitor must be different than mine, McMahon. I didn't see that at all.
However, we see that slam, and Studd again displaying his tremendous strength is now legally King Kong Bundy in the ring for the first time. Bundy trying to set up Kirshner yet to get into this match, SD Jones, and you can't do that with a tag team like Bundy and Studd. If you're going to take them on, you've got to tag your partner many, many times. You got to wear Studd and Bundy down.
And you got to try to get them off their feet, which is next to impossible.
Uh-oh. Bad news, Kirshner kicking out. Only 2.
Good resilience on the part of the ex-airborne soldier.
Yes, indeed. Tag made now. Big John Studd coming in, and things not looking all that good for Corporal Kirshner. Classic way of trying to wear an opponent down. Oh, look at this. Double team effort. Oof. Bundy and Studd or something. Block, however, back. Kirshner gets in another right. Kirshner hammering away. Kirshner cut off again. Tag made there again. Studd and Bundy this week, Bruno, look like they're unstoppable.
Well, they are. They're so awesome. They're such giants, both of them. Kirshner's making a good account of himself, but again...
How about that, though?
Well, again, he ducked him, but really, how much damage could he do? This Bundy's so big. Look at this. 468 pounds.
What I don't understand is why Kirshner, when he had the opportunity, why he did not tag out to S.D. Jones.
It's called stupid tag team wrestling.
Finally, S.D. tagged in now. Block, S.D. with a left hand. S.D. with another one. S.D. hammering away now on Bundy and another one. S.D. backing Big King Kong Bundy back up to the rope. Gives him a whirl. No, reversal. Look out, there's Bundy. Oh. That's the avalanche. Forget about it. A cover. 1. We get 2 and lights out.
That's what I mean, McMahon. You make one mistake against a team of this caliber, and you're going to lose the match. It's that simple.
Studd, Bundy, mammoth in proportions. They are something else.
Team of the giant John Studd and King Kong Bundy.
All right, let's go back to the replay now. Not much of a match. Pretty lopsided. On paper, it should have been much better.
Well, here we're going to see Bundy as he reverses to S.D. Jones and gives him that avalanche. And once it gives you that, you know it's curtains.
For sure. Stand by, everyone. We'll take you now to a special interview.
Boston tonight is the night. The Boston Garden action hours away. You'll see Pedro Morata, CV Afi, Cousin Luke against Ace Cowboy Bob Orton. The U.S. Express, Mike Rotundo, and Golden Boy Danny Spivey against Bret the Hitman, Jim the Anvil, the Hart Foundation. Corporal Kirshner to meet the king of the ring, he claims, Handsome Harley Race. The tag team title on the line tonight at the Garden. The British Bulldogs, Dynamite Kid and Davey Boy Smith against Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik. The Intercontinental title on the line tonight. The Macho Man Randy Savage, accompanied by Elizabeth against George the Animal Steel. And it will be the Giant John Studd and King Kong Bundy against the incredible Machines hours away. Studd and Bundy.
This is a very important match for Albano-san stable. Albano-san now getting final instructions from former stable master Wakamatsu-san on telephone in Tokyo. Tonight, very shortly, Albano will send our good friend Animal Steel-san in ring for a championship match against very vicious Randy Macho Man Savage. He has given instructions.
Captain!
Animal-san.
Telephone!
Animal-san. Tonight, big opportunity. He has new information inside head. New strategy.
Captain, say! Forget Elizabeth! Beat Savage. Get belt.
Tonight, Boston Gardens, we have opportunity not only to be proud of our good friend Steel-san.
Captain!
We have opportunity to continue tradition in Boston. Almost same as Tokyo Sumo Palace.
Celtics, Bruins.
I don't. Chatomate, Big Machine speak for Animal. Hi Dozo, Honda, Suzuki, Mitsu, Arakawa, Chevrolet. Hi Dozo. Hi Much Gohan for Animal. Hi Dozo. Boston, hi. Heenan-san, Scotia, brain.
Small.
Very stupid. Hi. Boston, Studd, Bundy, hi. Animal. Giant Machine, hi.
I just got off the phone. Everything is all set. Everything's fine. Just got off the phone. We're ready, baby.
Tonight, Boston knows why. Machine, Ichiban Tag Team. Ichiban Tag Team.
Tonight, Boston Garden, don't miss it.